Alright, so as many of you probably know, me and Helena have been dating for over 2 years now, and I thought I would make this little video as sort of a Valentine's Day gift for her because, I don't know, I wanted to do something special. So here's a little video about our relationship. Okay, so like I said before, me and Helena started dating about 2 years ago on October 10th, 2016. I was kind of a player because 11 days after we started dating, I got my first kiss, which I thought was pretty cool because she was the cutest girl in the school, obviously. Why wouldn't I date the cutest girl in school? Plus, a lot of my friends weren't dating anybody, so I thought being one of the first real couples was pretty cool. Thing that was not cool about that kiss, I got dissed the first time, so had to kind of pick my dignity up off the floor and go in for a second, but luckily I landed on the second attempt. She claims that it was nervousness, but I think it was because I wasn't making it obvious enough. Either way, embarrassing, but did end up happening, so that was pretty cool. So, after we had been dating a few months, it was around Christmas time, I thought I had to get an amazing present for this amazing girl that I had been dating for a few months. So I got her a little cross necklace, not much like this one. It's a smaller in metal, and it had some jewels in it, but I think they've fallen out by now. She wears it a lot. Anyway, she got me some candies with some really cheesy sayings and some candy in the jars. So it's like, kisses for when I'm not around, and it was just really cheesy. I thought it was adorable. Oh yeah, that day we watched Star Wars because Helena had never seen Star Wars and she hasn't watched it since, which I think is kind of ridiculous. But besides that, it was a pretty good end to the year.
More? Like right there? Stop moving.
Okay, so after that year, we finished the school year, nothing a whole lot happened. We kept talking. We were still having a lot of fun with our relationship. Then moving into the summer, there was a lot of family drama and a lot of drama between us. So we didn't talk a whole lot, but we were still technically dating, I guess, because we still talked a little bit. We hardly saw each other at all that summer. And towards the end of the summer, we did actually go on our first date to a carnival near my hometown. Now that was pretty fun. She didn't really appreciate the rides a whole lot, but I really did because I'm kind of a roller coaster dude. But yeah, I think she still had fun. She claimed she did. I don't know.
Okay, now my brows. I just.
Anyway, it was a pretty good end to a crappy summer, so that's not much more you can ask for then, I guess.
Does that hurt?
So, start of the 2017-2018 school year. We are sophomores. I was on the football team again like I was a freshman. As a freshman I didn't play a whole lot, but that sophomore year I got to play on special teams a little bit.
Hey, it worked this time.
And she was actually a cheerleader, so she got to watch me play 3 plays out of every game, so not a whole lot, but she still supported me and watched me play every game. That was super cool. Was gonna play basketball and then she decided not to, so we actually got to go to every home basketball game together, so that was really fun because I got to sit by, again, the cutest girl in the school every single home game. October 10th, 2017 rolls around, and this is our 1-year anniversary, so I thought I gotta top all these presents I've got her in the past. So I get her a purple ring, kind of like a promise ring type idea. I thought it was pretty cool. She likes K-State, she likes purple. She wore it all the time. She still wears it. She got me some disc golf stuff, which is a sport I had gotten into the previous summer and that summer and even now. So yeah, and she also got me this hat. I actually have conveniently right here. It's been worn a lot. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, but that means it's got sufficiently used, so thanks, Helena.
No, stop. This is a sad song. Give me this. I have to come in with very dramatic.
Say you're sorry, that face of an angel comes out just when you need it to. As I pace back and forth,
I hate you. Stop. I love you. I'm forgiveness.
So, Christmas time 2017 rolls around, and me and Helena did a really cheesy gingerbread train decorating session. It was super adorable. We had the best train out of my whole family, of course. And we took our favorite picture together, so at this point it's, a year and a half old, but I don't care. I still love the picture. I think my mom did a really good job with her fancy camera. A few weeks later, we went to the ice skating rink, and that was really fun because she got to laugh at me every time I fell because apparently I'm not very good and she's like super good. She could skate laps around me. It was ridiculous. Anyway, that was a super fun Christmas. Even though we didn't spend Christmas Day or New Year's together, still had an amazing time that Christmas.
Don't, Andrew, don't. I just took a shower. Andrew, don't. Don't, Andrew, please, no. You're gonna clean up. Don't. Don't, I just took a shower. Don't. Not my hair.
So, it's still Christmas time. A few days before Christmas, me and Helena go over to her neighbor's house. And one thing you should know about both of us is we love dogs. Like, love with a capital L-O-V-E, dogs. Her neighbor's dog just had puppies, so we went over there and hung out with the puppies. They were super tiny. It's adorable, like 6 weeks, so they were just adorable. Anyway, she got me a cool Star Wars sweater you'll see in these pictures, and I don't know, I just love that day. I still remember how small the puppies were. They could fit in a little hand. So yeah, that was super adorable, and more on our love for puppies later.
Am I cool?
I guess.
Yeah, look, Mom.
Bridget, you need to pay attention.
So, not a whole lot exciting happened for a while. I did get to watch Helena swim during the spring while I was doing track, and that was awesome. She did amazing. She's one of the best swimmers I know, and she almost made it to state her sophomore year, which is super impressive because the competition is crazy tough. Anyway, she did an amazing job swimming, and she even came to watch me do track. We both almost made it to state. I was so close my sophomore year making it to track. Anyway, we were just, our love was growing for each other like crazy. We supported each other in everything. This is the time I'm like, dang, I really like this girl. She is awesome. May 4th, a day that will live in infamy, I adopted the dog Kylo, which is kind of ironic because May the 4th, like Star Wars Day, and he's named Kylo after Kylo Ren from Star Wars. It's pretty fitting. Anyway, I got the most amazing Border Collie and Blue Heeler mix. He is awesome. I just love him. He's almost a year old at the time of making this video, and I don't know. Helena claims to be the mother, which she's probably right at this point. She's pretty much his mom. And it was weird because right around the time I got a puppy, she really wanted to spend more time with me. So I think she was using me for my dog, but I'm not completely sure at this point. I think Helena loved him a little more than she loved me because she was always petting him and looking at him while I was kind of like sitting on the other couch, which I thought was a little weird. Anyway, Kylo's the goodest boy, and Helena will become a little dog jealous. After finishing that school year, a few weeks after I got Kylo, not a whole lot happened, which was awesome compared to the last summer. The last summer things were bad. This summer, nothing's wrong. I still had the same job, so I had to work a lot, but we were able to see each other more, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that summer, not a whole lot happened. We just spent more time together, got to know each other better. At this point, I don't even know the math. Like, we'd been dating like a year and a half, maybe a little more. So we were, I don't know, just falling in love more and more every day. So, as I said, Helena would become a little dog jealous and get a dog of her own, Benjamin the demon dog, or as he prefers to be called, Benny. He's a Labradoodle, I believe, black Labradoodle. And he is a little crazy, but he's a pretty good dog. Helena loves him more than pretty much anything else in the world, which I think is adorable. She sleeps with him almost every night. Also, I got a bone to pick with Mr. Benjamin, the black Labradoodle. You're not supposed to steal my spot as Cuddle Buddy, but I'm gonna allow it since I'm not able to be there every night. So yeah, you can have it for now, but best watch your back. I'm taking that spot back. Now, you may be asking yourself, how did Kylo and Benny get along? Because obviously they're basically dog brothers. Well, they act just like dog brothers. Whenever they're around each other, they try to bite each other's heads off or eat each other. Even though at this point Kylo is much smaller than Benny, it's pretty funny because he still tries to pick fights. So, at the end of that summer, I guess you could say it was Helena's third favorite day after October 10th and June 5th, which was the day she got Benny. We went to a Dan and Shay concert and she cried. A lot.
I'm speechless, already know that you're my weakness. After all this time, I'm just as nervous.
She loves Dan and Shay, all their music.
Every time you walk into the room, I'm speechless.
The concert was amazing. Those guys had amazing stage presence. Their songs were great. I'm not a huge country fan, but I mean, those guys really put on a show. It was pretty cool.
Stop! Are you recording her?
That brings us to school year 2018-2019. I guess that's where we are now. I started football as a junior, which was pretty amazing. Had my #1 cheerleader at every single game, so that was awesome. She's just so supportive. Even if I make a bad play, she just so supportive, and I think that's amazing. This basketball season, which is going on right now, but it's almost over, I get to watch her cheer during basketball season, so I don't get my courtside buddy, but I do get to watch her in her cute little cheer outfit, and I get to stand in the front of the student section and help lead the cheers. As many of you probably saw, we recently went to a Luke Combs concert, which is kind of ridiculous because that was our second concert in 6 months. So our wallets are kind of breaking, but the concert was amazing. The songs were great. Luke Combs is an amazing guy, but the best part of that concert wasn't even Luke Combs, it wasn't Jameson Rogers, and it wasn't even the music from Lanco. It was this moment from Lanco. The lead singer is between songs and he's talking, and here's what he said.
We're all here for the same reason y'all are. It's because music has some power to it. The power to tell the stories of the things that we all go through, stories about your Friday nights, your weekends, or your heartbreaks, stories about love. This next song is a love story. So I hope you have a love story out there. If you don't, I do believe you'll find it one day. I really believe that. And I believe you'll be the greatest love story.
Anyway, I had the idea to make this video way long ago. I didn't have money to spend on a Valentine's present, so this is what it was gonna. This is, I guess now, this is what it is. This is my Valentine's present, obviously. So yeah, that video, it was just super inspiring. I love the message that he gives and that whole song gives. And I just really think that this is me and Helena's love story. This is our love story, our greatest love story. And I just want you guys to know that Helena is an amazing girl and I'm really lucky to have her. P.S. Helena, I told you I would have a good way of asking you to prom. So, will you go to prom with me?